I wanted to share with you this afternoon a beautiful selection of antique pieces of jewellery that have all one thing in common with each other, and that's the fact that they're all set with aquamarine stones. So aquamarine stone, of course, is the most beautiful, lively, blue-coloured stone that you can buy. Now, where do they come from? How old are they? And what it makes a good aquamarine is what we're going to have a look at here today. Now, aquamarines themselves, they come from different countries, but they're mainly associated with coming from Brazil and South America. But they actually come from Sri Lanka, Russia, Kenya, and also Nigeria and other places too. So when you're looking at an aquamarine, they come in very different colours, from pale blue to a rich blue to even a greenish blue. And what are you looking for in an aquamarine that will make it really superior? So they're kind of graded in a way similar to diamonds, in that they're graded in the 4 C's. So the first thing, of course, is the colour. The colour, how deep is the colour? Or is it very pale and very watery? Or is it rich and deep? The second thing, of course, is the carat size of it. You know, how big is the aquamarine? Is it 5 carats or 4 carats or 10 or 20 or 30 carats? That will also, of course, be vital in the value of it. Also, how clean it is. You know, is the aquamarine, when you look at it, is it very clean inside, and does it remind you of the ocean? And that's what you're looking for in a very clear aquamarine stone. And of course, lastly then, they're graded, of course, on the cut of them as well, because if they're cut in a particular way, they will reflect the light better. So aquamarine, the stone itself, what does the meaning of the word aquamarine mean? So what it means, it's actually 2 words from Latin, broken down into aqua, which obviously means water, and marine, which is the sea or water. And aquamarines have always been associated with the sea and water, apart from the colour, but other reasons as well. Like, people always believed years ago that aquamarines were the stones of mermaids. That was one of the things. The other thing was that aquamarines were always carried by sailors and people who were on the sea, and they carried aquamarines for good luck. Also, aquamarine is the stone that's always associated with cleansing and well-being and good health. So people like it for that reason as well. And in more recent times, like famous people like Lady Diana, she had a wonderful aquamarine ring, and lots of celebrities go for aquamarine stones now, which have also brought the stone into more prominence. So just to have a look at a few of the different aquamarines we have here today. This one at the back here, which is the largest aquamarine, and this aquamarine is over 50 carats. It's an emerald cut aquamarine. And when it comes to the different cuts of aquamarine, I always feel that emerald cut is the nicest shape for an aquamarine stone. And this is set in a fine platinum setting with very small diamonds on the shoulders, very, very tiny. The large stone doesn't need anything really to highlight it. It's just a little bit of sparkle there. This next one here is an Art Deco one, and this one was made in France about 1920. And again, it's set with an emerald cut aquamarine, beautiful colour, and it's surrounded by cushion cut diamonds and emerald cut diamonds, and in between it's decorated with black onyx. So that's quite unusual, that ring. The next one over here is an Edwardian example. This one was made about 1910, and it's set in a beautiful platinum setting with a very large aquamarine emerald cut in the centre, set in 4 twin claws, and the shoulders of the ring are decorated with beautiful bows which are inset with small diamonds. That's about 1910. And then you come to this one, which is more from the 1940s. It's plainer, and it's just the aquamarine itself set in a platinum setting, again an emerald cut, the most popular cut, in a 4-clawed setting. This one here has a very 1930s vibe to it, and a beautiful colour, really, really rich coloured aquamarine, set in a 4-claw setting, with the shoulders set with old brilliant cut diamonds in a very 1930s style. The next aquamarine we've here is very Art Deco. Now this one is an Asher cut, and Asher cut as a stone became very popular from around 1915 to 1920s. It was the original diamond Asher cut was cut by twin brothers called Asher, and it was cut in Sweden. And this is an Asher cut aquamarine and set in a 4-claw setting, and the sides of the ring are decorated with small brilliant cut diamonds and emerald cut diamonds. And then lastly, on the large rings, we have this amazing one here. It's a 54-carat aquamarine made around 1940, set in a platinum setting with small diamonds on the shoulders, and again set with the most amazing detail in the setting. Then we have a selection of pendants here. So in these 4 pendants that you see here, the one on the left, which is this one here, is very Art Deco. It's very simple, it's very restrained, it's got a beautiful emerald cut aquamarine set in 4 claws and a simple frame around the stone. That's about 1920. Then the next one is more Edwardian. It's more pretty, it's more ornate. It's set with a cushion cut aquamarine with a bow above in the decoration and set with small diamonds. The next aquamarine is a pear-shaped aquamarine with diamonds above it again. And the last one, which is very, very simple again, it's an aquamarine stone set in 4 claws. It's emerald cut. It's set in platinum with its beautiful original platinum chain. And this particular aquamarine is known as a Santa Maria aquamarine. And the Santa Maria aquamarine, it actually came from a mine in Brazil. And this colour is regarded as the most sought after colour when you're going for an aquamarine. And lastly, I'd like to show you this beautiful little aquamarine and diamond set pendant here. This piece was made in France about 1890. It's set in 18-carat yellow gold, and it's set really very, very unusually with a heart-shaped aquamarine stone set above with 1 small diamond. It still has its original 18-carat gold chain with the barrel clasp, and it's really, really delightful in the fact that it is a heart-shaped aquamarine. A lovely and unusual piece. So I hope you enjoyed my chat this afternoon about the aquamarine stone, and as I said, it's the stone for March, and I hope you enjoyed the chat, and you also of course enjoyed looking at the beautiful pieces. And thank you for your time.